I made a plan to steal about $60,000 in untraceable cash from my work, and probably would have had gotten away with it. This happened over 15 years ago. A large company I worked for had a major event for all these regional store managers every year. At a hotel ballroom gathering, there was a big presentation, awards, etc. And then as thank you from the company, every single manager in attendance received an envelope with several $100s cash in it for some fun on the town or whatever they wanted to do with it. Someone from the company had to go to the bank to get all this cash, place it in envelopes with each person's name on it, and then place all those envelopes in a large box so it would be ready to be passed out as the appropriate time. And here's what I noticed. During the awards presentation, this box of envelopes was placed on the floor behind a wall of drape on the stage in the ballroom, and no one was watching it. It was just sitting there, backstage, ready to be handed out when the time was ready. And if a person timed it just right, and knew when to act, they could easily have just snuck in behind the pipe and drape, picked up the box while the meeting was in progress, and quietly slipped out. Based on the amount of cash in each envelope and the number of managers in attendance, I did some rough math and realized that the box contained around $60,000 in cash. Anyway, I watched in amazement how long this box sat behind the wall of drape unattended, and decided to form a plan. I knew that this same group would return the following year to the same ballroom, with the same awards event, and most importantly, the same box of cash. So I decided to make a one-year plan for how to steal it. Pretty wild to think ahead that far, but I thought with that much time to plan, it might actually work. After the event was over, I walked around the hotel ballroom hallways and made notes about any cameras, the fire escape, stairwell locations, where each stairway lead to, where a car outside the building might be able to wait for a getaway, the whole thing. I determined that if a person slipped into the meeting at the right time, made their way behind the drape at the right time, grabbed the box, and exited out a rear door of the ballroom very quickly, and down the fire escape stairs to a waiting car to speed them away, this whole heist could be pulled off. But then I got nervous. I couldn't see myself as the one to grab the box. It just seemed so scary. So I decided to share my intel with someone else and see if they wanted to pull off the job and just give me a percentage of the take. This, individual thought it seemed doable and told me to keep in touch, as we would need to wait a year to pull it off. In hindsight, it probably wouldn't have worked, and I bet this person, even if they were successful at snatching the box, would have given me a giant